It's no secret that the Black Ops 7 player numbers are down significantly compared to other titles. But what does that mean for rank play? With rank play touching down in a couple of weeks, if you are invested in Black Ops 7 ranked, you already kind of feel this weird pressure building. And no, this isn't a ranked is chalked video, but there are going to be some very uncomfortable truths in this video. And ultimately, ranked is going to feel way less forgiving than you remember in previous CODs. Whether it be Modern Warfare 2, 3, Black Ops 6, or hell, maybe even all the way back to Black Ops 2. All that being said, though, I hope you guys have been putting in reps one way or another to get ready for rank play, whether you're playing 8s, whether you're playing CMGs, because you're definitely going to need the preparation one way or another. Now, if you have friends that have been grinding for a couple of weeks now, and you've been playing other games, maybe Arc Raiders or Counter-Strike, don't be mad at them when your heart stuck gold and they're diamond and crim and you can't play a duo queue with them. Let's talk about it, though. So right now, we are in that anticipation phase. Ranked isn't live yet, but the player pool is small and it's probably getting even smaller as time goes on. And at the end of the day, it is kind of common around this time of the year, players start to taper off of Call of Duty, no matter how good or bad the title is. One thing I am going to say is the skill gap will be very apparent in Black Ops 7 rank play, with the player pool being as small as it is now. Because if you think about it, only a small majority of us are really looking forward to rank play. Some folks are going to continue running around in pubs, playing Warzone, whatever the case may be. Rank play is about to feel real intimate this year. No diddy. But the first thing you're going to notice about rank play in Black Ops 7 is that randomness won't be so forgiving anymore. Before, you could get a few blessed lobbies. You know, the ones nobody rotates, nobody trades, you fry, and you just feel unstoppable. Those lobbies are going to be a lot more rare now. With fewer players, matchmaking has less slack. So when you slip up, it is kind of going to be hard to blame your teammates. You're not going to be able to rely on those, oh, that kid is playing weird, or oh, that lobby was chalked. You really are going to have to zero in on yourself and think, maybe I just messed up. Maybe I just made a couple of bad plays, which hurts the ego a little bit. I'm not going to lie. And at the end of the day, rank play in Black Ops 7 is going to feel like climbing a mountain, not a hill. In the last few titles, those early ranked phases felt a lot different than this will feel. It was a lot easier to go on streaks. You were bumping into a lot of weaker teams, and then your confidence will kind of snowball as you climb up the ranks. That does kind of taper off, though, after you end up where the game thinks you should be. Maybe it's plat, diamond, silver, whatever the case may be. So this climb is going to mean you have to be better over and over, not just for one hot night. That's where people start saying that rank play feels rigged. Not quite. It's just not going to be as forgiving as it has been in the past. It's going to be like going from playing pickup basketball to playing in a league where everybody played varsity. In pickup, some dudes can't dribble, some guys don't get back on defense. But when you're playing against some players that know what they're doing, everybody knows where to be, everybody knows how to run some plays. So those little bad habits, those will show up immediately. And rank play in Black Ops 7 is about to feel like that. And I mentioned bad habits, but those bad habits will get exposed and they will be bright, they will be loud for everybody to see. And I'm not saying this to embarrass anybody or make anybody feel like shit, but in a title pool, the mistakes don't disappear, they repeat. Hesitated and fucked up your timing, you will get punished for it. You took a bad chow, you keep taking the same bad chow over and over again, getting fried by that same guy, you gotta look within and fix that problem. And not taking your positioning seriously, you might end up in Spawn Trap City. There will be significantly less soft lobbies to hide in Black Ops 7 rank play, which for some it could be frustrating, but also kind of freeing to a lot of people. And this is where I'll keep it a stack. This part of ranked hits different when your head isn't fried. Longer queue times, stiffer competition, same opponents, and we'll dig deeper into all of that in a second here. Mental clarity matters way more than your settings. That's why I've been using advanced gaming supplements, not because it gives you some magic buff, but it helps you stay locked in, hydrated, and it tastes amazing, man. No jitters, no crashes, and most importantly for your boy, no sugar. This will be the second link down in the description, and use code NERVS10 NRVS10 to cop anything you want to cop off of the Advanced GG store. Not a must-have, but just something that genuinely helps me when I'm playing against some really good competition. Now, I did mention longer queues. Along with longer queues, you are going to be getting some weird matches. Let me explain. When the system has fewer local players to work with, it has two options: make you wait or stretch the search. So yeah, you might see some unfamiliar players, hella different play styles, and even some cross-region weirdness. You might have some East Coast, West Coast shit going on like Tupac and Biggie back in the day. So if your ping is high, that's not quite the game being broken. It is a game doing the best it can with what's left of the player pool here. So be ready for that. We might get some cross-country matchups that might be a little annoying. But at the same time, you could bump into the same people that are within your region, more or less. You will see the same players a lot. especially when you get to higher divisions like Diamond or Crim. Same names, same stacks, the same guy that teabagged you 2 days ago, the same guy that shot your body 3 or 4 games ago. That's when ranked is gonna get psychological. Now it's not just about that particular game. A lot of those situations are gonna turn into, yo, I'm not losing to this nigga again. It's like going to the gym at the same time every day, and there's that one guy that's trying to quote unquote mog you. I think that's what the Gen Z kids are saying these days. At first, it's chill. It's like, okay, whatever. And then he's kind of glancing over, trying to see how much weight you're putting up. And he's going ahead and trying to put on more weight than you, trying to act like he doesn't care that much, but you know he does. And there might be 3 or 4 other guys that he's calling himself trying to quote unquote mog in the gym. Now it's personal, not ego is involved, and ranked might feel the exact same way in Black Ops 7. And to piggyback off of that, toxicity can spike even if skill improves. When the ladder tightens, stakes go up, people care more, wins feel heavier, and those losses sting even more. So yes, more salt, more sweat, more emotion, all of the above. Not because ranked got worse, but because it got pretty intimate. No diddy. So if ranked feels less forgiving when it drops, it does not necessarily mean you're dog shit. Or maybe it does. But at the end of the day, consistency is gonna be king here. Once you understand that, and with the player pool being this small, this can make or break a lot of ranked players. And with fewer players on the game, the skill gap will be much wider. But if you made it to the end of the video, think of it sticking around and check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'll see you all over there.